Good evening. Tonight we're going to do another set of offensive techniques. These are the advanced Ryong Moo Kwan techniques. This one is offensive techniques from the rear, Dwieso Seon. And the scenario for this is that somebody is given a hard time to another person, and you come up from the rear and then you put them down to the ground. So, for example, if Rashid he's given a hard time to somebody, he can't see me coming, but I can come up from behind and I can subdue him. All right, so the first one we're going to show is arm bar just to the front. All right, so this one, I'm going to step a little bit to the outside. I'm going to grab his wrist and immediately snap the arm bar right behind his elbow. So I'm going to shock his arm. And then I'm going to step forward, push him down to the ground. And I can put my knee on. So the grab and the shock to the arm has to be fairly quick. So I step up. All right, now, if he's too close to the person in front, or you don't think that person can move, or there's some obstacle, you can also bring him to the rear. So I can step in, grab and shock, and then pull again to the rear, put my knee on his shoulder, and got it. All right, so this is what this one would look like. So the arm bar, of course, is almost always the easiest one. All right, the next one shows a wrist lock over the shoulder. All right, this one, he's standing here. I'm going to step to the outside. I'm going to grab his wrist from underneath, and then I'm going to pull it up, and I'm going to catch it in here as I turn, and then I want to take this hand and get it underneath his elbow, and then I'm going to rotate and bend my knees, take him down to the ground. All right, now if you come in and you grab this one and you feel him resisting, you take this other hand here, push it in. As you turn, pull your hand out, and then again, rotate to the floor. If you catch the person off guard, you shouldn't have to use the other hand. Want to have it down, and let him have that. All right, now, so that's wrist lock over the shoulder. I can also do a wrist lock from down low. So this one I have to grab with my other hand to start. So I'm going to step out a little wider than I did before, because I've got to come over, I've got to grab hold of his hand, get my thumb on the back. Then when I get that thumb on the back, bring this other hand in while I'm twisting, and then staying low, keeping his hand in place, and then just right down. All right? So, out, twist, down, and then. So that one, when you come in, you aren't controlling. When I do the over the shoulder one, I can control his body a little bit. But this one, when I come in this way, he's got full ability to turn. So you need to come in, stay low, and quickly stay that little circle, twist them to the floor. All right. Next one is gonna plant his face to the floor. Gonna throw him forward. All right, the way this one works is I'm going to step in, and I'm going to hit him with my knee right behind his knee. I'm going to hit him. His leg's going to go up. I'm going to throw this leg in, and then throw him down. All right, so I'll walk through this one slow. So, step, knock it up, throw him forward. All right, so the action that I'm using there, when I step, I'm going to hit his knee, and then when I push, I'm just pushing this leg out to the front of his knee. All right, that causes him to go forward. It's going to cause me to go off a little bit to the left. Let's do that one a little faster. All right, that one, if you're not prepared to roll, you'll land right on your face. All right, the next one, number 5, we're going to do a takedown to the rear. So this time, I'm going to step up behind. Instead of hitting him with the knee, I'm going to step up, I'm going to put a little weight on him, and then I'm going to push my foot into his knee and drop him down. And I'm going to hang on with my left hand. So push down, hit him here, hit him down, and then drop my knee. And I can pull up on the dobo while I'm pressing down with my shin. A little bit faster. All right, number 6. This one is a throw, similar to what we did in some of the somoksu, but I'm just doing it from the rear. So this one, I'm going to step to the triangle. I'm going to grab his wrist. I just come in with the C grip, grab his wrist. Then I'm going to turn. So his elbow is going to become locked as I turn. I'm going to pivot, bring my foot behind, hand up here. I'm down low, and I can throw. All right. So again, step in, throw it out, get down, and throw. All right, we're not going to do that one as a life demo. All right. The next one, number 7, this is one that, again, I'm going to attack from behind, but I'm not going to load him up on my back and be able to throw him down. So I'm going to step in, but instead of stepping to the triangle, so similar approach, I'm going to step my foot over by his. So here, then I'm going to raise this arm up. I'm going to turn this way. And then I'm going to throw him towards the corner. Alternatively, I can step, grab hold. This time, as I step behind, pull this arm in, and I'm going to line up his upper arm with my upper arm here. And then I'm going to, I'm going to twist, and I'm going to throw him behind me. If I line up his elbow with my upper arm, I can just snap his elbow like that, because that's an awful lot of torque on the elbow. All right, so let's do the other one. Sure. Not that difficult. Practice it a few times and you can get that one. All right, the last one is a choke. And this one, I'm just gonna come up and I'm gonna grab him in the police lock. So, step into the triangle, one hand to the shoulder, one hand to the hand, pull him to the police lock. Now, I'm gonna pull him back to me, to my shoulder, and I'm gonna start a little bit of pressure on the police lock, pushing it forward. I'm gonna pull around this way, around the neck. Now I'm gonna kick out this leg, and then I got it. All right, so I'm supporting him with my neck, but I'm also pushing up on the police lock. So he cannot get any relief off of his neck, because all of his weight is just pulling down. Let's try that one a little bit faster. All right, so that one relies on being able to not go too fast, follow the steps. Grab his arm, pull him to your chest, push with that police lock while you get your arm around for the choke. Knock out his leg. If you go too fast, you'll make a mistake. All right, so those are all of the Dwieso Seon techniques, offensive techniques from the rear that you would use to take down somebody who is a threat to somebody else.